culture reference. Sorry.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. How are you? Let me apologize in advance over my stuffiness. Still have a little bit of a cold, but the Dayquil is doing its job. We'll see. We'll see how well it holds up by the end of the stream. But how's everybody doing? Good afternoon, Mountain Mutt, Jason J. Suddenly, I don't feel alone with struggling with colon cancer. Catherine O'Hara and James Vanderbeek had it too. Well, that's. I'm so sorry that you're going through that, Jason, and you're definitely in my prayers, and I'm sure everybody in the chat. That's. I hope you're not going through it alone. This community's here, so there's definitely people to talk to. But you are correct. That seems like that's. I even know, like some people personally struggling with cancer like that. It's seems like it's very. I don't want to say common, but more common than it should be. But we're praying for you, Jason, and thank you for being here. Ken, hello. Sean, Andrew, Shane, Deranged Lunatic, Psychotic Mongoose, Tara Crystal. Thank you for dropping the links on Kick, Mongoose. Uh, yeah, Dayquil does always work. It's not like extremely sick. What's up, GRP? It's just Sean. I don't think I missed anybody yet. It's just a more you get like a stuffy feeling like when like you just want to like itch inside of your face. That's how it feels. It's so annoying. But hopefully the Dayquil keeps working for me. So I don't sound too sick for you guys. But Wicked's World is usually only an hour these days, so I think I can push through. I think I got it. Half Deaf Hero, good morning. Yes, GRP, you aren't kidding. Unfortunately, it's very sad. And this I would have talked about James Vanderbeek a bit more with on Vera and Virtue last night, but we had a lot of topics that we were covering, and when I do my co-host shows, I try not to make it too heavy like that. Like even with Catherine O'Hara, me and Vara definitely talked about it a bit more, but I it's not that I want to skim over it, but I prefer to dive more into stuff like this, especially when it recently happens on this podcast because it's just kind of us hanging out. What's up, Keely, Matthew? So first, we could start it with the like a little James Vanderbeek tribute here, um, and then get into the lighter stuff, huh? So, Stacy Keebler, I didn't know that they were really close friends, but I mean, I'm not surprised. There's a lot of random friendships in Hollywood, right? But what she wrote about him was very sweet. She said, "Spending these final days with you has been a true gift from God. I have never been so present in my life. When you know time is sacred, you don't waste a single breath. You don't rush, you don't scroll, you don't worry about tomorrow. You sit, you listen, you hold hands, you watch the sky change colors, and you let it change you too. It's pretty incredible how someone can fight so hard for so long, travel the world battling so much, and somehow still look so handsome doing it. That smile never left you. You have given this world so many gifts. Your presence was a bright light in my life and in so many others. And while your physical body may no longer be here, I know your spirit is doing big things. I feel it already." That was such a sweet tribute. So sweet. There was a picture that was circulating around. It's fine, like, I'm sure he was okay with pictures being posted, but I have a thing myself where I'm not gonna show it, like, his final days. It's on there if you guys wanna see it. It wasn't, like, a bad picture, but even, like, I've lost family to cancer and stuff, and I remember my grandma when she was going through it, my dad was like, take pictures," and she was, like, in the hospital, but, like, "I don't want pictures," and I'm like, we're not gonna take pictures. Like, we're gonna we have pictures from when you were healthy, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I don't like showing it, and I don't like taking them, if that makes sense. When someone personally in my life is sick, if that's not how you want to remember them, if that makes sense. So I don't want to pull them up, but there are pictures. It wasn't like a bad one. It was just kind of like the back of his head, but a couple of people have posted pictures with him in his final days, and it's very sad, very sad. And then his message here, I thought was amazing. That this was now this wasn't. I'm not sure when this was recorded. I think it was probably at least a year ago because it wasn't, around the time, like, his final days, but it was when he was diagnosed with cancer. So I thought maybe we could just listen to this real quick. It's a very strong message, and it hits different when it's someone that's going through, like, when you see somebody like this, he's in this moment, he was still with us, but battling very aggressive cancer. He's got 6 kids too, which, we'll talk about that in a minute. There was a GoFundMe set up, to help his wife and everything, and it hit like 1,000,000, I think. But I thought this message was really nice. Let me make sure you guys can hear it. I'm gonna just put my headphones on so I can hear it too. I listened to it once, but I thought, I like to show stuff like this because, we no matter what we're going through in our lives, there's always someone who's struggling more, which doesn't mean like lessen your struggles at all, but it kind of gives you a different perspective, if that makes sense. But here's
Today's
a message that he, gave to the world.
my birthday, and it has been the hardest year of my life. And I wanted to share something.
You guys can hear it, right? I can't remember if I hit audio. I think you guys are good. Skeptical Luigi. I didn't know that. I lost my wife to cancer and only kept the pictures of her when she was at her best time. I'm sorry for your loss, but I totally understand that. You want to remember the good times, not the hard ones, right? Okay, here we go. Let's listen to this. Thanks, guys.
That I learned with y'all. When I was younger, I used to define myself as an actor, right? Which was never really all that fulfilling. And then I became a husband, and that was much better. And then I became a father, and that was the ultimate. I could define myself then as a loving, capable, strong, supportive husband, father, provider, steward of the land that we're so lucky to live on. And for a long time, that felt like a really good definition to the question, who am I? What am I? And then this year, I had to look my own mortality in the eye. I had to come nose to nose with death. And all of those definitions that I cared so deeply about were stripped from me. I was away for treatment, so I could no longer be a husband that was helpful to my wife. I could no longer be a father who could pick up his kids and put them to bed and be there for them. I could not be a provider because I wasn't working. I couldn't even be a steward of the land because at times I was too weak to prune all the trees during the window that you're supposed to prune them. And so I was faced with the question, if I am just a too skinny, weak guy alone in an apartment with cancer, what am I? And I meditated and the answer came through. I am worthy of God's love simply because I exist. And if I'm worthy of God's love, shouldn't I also be worthy of my own? And the same is true for you. And as I move through this healing portal toward recovery, I wanted to share that with you because I think that revelation that came to me was due in no small part to all the prayers and the love that have been directed toward me. So I offer that to you, however it sits in your consciousness, however it resonates, run with it. And if the word God trips you up, I certainly don't know. I can't claim to know what God is or explain God. My efforts to connect to God are an ongoing process that is a constant unfolding mystery to me. But if it's a trigger, it feels too religious, you can take the word God out and your mantra can simply be, I am worthy of love. Because you are. Thank you for the love and prayers, everyone. Have a blessed day.
Oh, that was a great message. I mean, I wasn't trying to like make everyone all upset. Like this is like a definitely a tearjerker moment. Yes, Brisket's right. God is love. And don't forget, I have this right here. I always, as a reminder, and I have these little guys that I put everywhere. Jesus loves you. I love these. I see these everywhere, and I love it. Like random spots. I like to leave them around like theme parks and stuff, like Disney. um, but yeah, brave man to the end. That's just a beautiful message, like he still had it in him to realize his own strength and worth while going through something so heavy. Rest in peace, James Vanderbeek. Yeah, I wish I could say, like, "Oh my gosh, I was so shocked," but he was public about his cancer, so when it happened, it was just like, "Oh, like, it happened." It was very sad. I wasn't the biggest fan of Dawson's Creek. When it aired, I wasn't the age, for it, right? Like, I was just too young, but I did watch it, and it was, I had to. It was a cultural phenomenon. So I think my favorite work that he did was Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23 with Kristen Ritter, who played Jessica Jones. It was funny. It was a pretty funny show. He plays himself in it, but he kind of plays like a um kind of stuck up celebrity, but like he's him, but that's not like how he really was. I suggest checking it out if you need a good laugh. And Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. That's good. If you wanna watch something funny, remember him. And Varsity Blues was also a great one. Joey didn't deserve Dawson. I know, frickin' Pacey, man. Hi, Jay. Yeah, that was a beautiful message. Like, when I seen that last night, I was like, "Ah," like, it got me, tear jerker. Um, but his family, so apparently very sad that we see this happen with celebrities a lot. Um, a lot of people are trying to say, like, "It's American healthcare and blah, blah," which granted, it might not be the best, but when you're going through something like that, he was unable to work, and I don't think he had worked for a while either. Um, the cancer treatments and just all the medical bills really piled up for their family, and he was auctioning off, like, Dawson's Creek merch and, memorabilia and things like that to help keep them afloat, which is very sad. So a family friend set up a GoFundMe for them, and it hit 1,000,000. Like I said, he had 6 kids and a wife that he left behind, so it's beautiful that people came together to help them. But you see that with celebrities a lot, like Debbie Reynolds, Carrie Fisher's mom. She was like golden age Hollywood. You think she would have been set for life, all the movies she did, and just she had so much like movie memorabilia. I think she had one of Frank Sinatra's suits or something like that, and she got so hard up for money at one point that she had to just auction off her whole collection. So, unfortunately, we see that happen a lot with Hollywood. So I don't think it was really about American healthcare, it's just cancer, money, it sucks it up, but, it was really heartwarming to see that his family's getting taken care of. That made me happy. Um, Eldridge, thank you for the 5. Sorry you're not feeling well. Get better soon. All I did was say to you to get Jay to watch Firefly, and it blew up. Maybe now he'll do it. I told him I'll do a watch party with him if he wants. I love Firefly and Serenity. I have the Steelbook Serenity. I haven't watched Firefly in so long, so it needs a rewatch. It's not very long either. That's something that wouldn't take too long. But hello, everybody that just snuck in. I hope you are all doing well and having a wonderful Thursday. Now, I don't know, let's look at some cool stuff. We've got the Spider-Noir trailer today that we're going to watch. It just dropped. Um, Jay, hold on. Oh,
Move this man!
no, we will not do that. uh, so I haven't watched the Spider-Man trailer yet. We'll get to that in a second. I wanted to Jay's derailing the stream. I wanted to watch this little clip because I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know. Some of you maybe will have like the funds or like I don't know, the freedom at work to do something like this. I think it's cool because it makes me think of the like Capsule Corp, Dragon Ball Z. I would live in one of these. Oh wait, I forgot to share the sound. Hold on. Oh, hello. I don't think I've ever booed Jay. That deserves it. Like, he doesn't even know what he's talking about. All right. So, $18,000 flood-proof capsule home. This would be really good for Florida.
Hey guys, why rent when you can buy way cheaper? This capsule house won't cost 150K, not even 100K, not even 50K, just less than $20,000. Fully factory made, all furniture and appliances included. Move in the second it's set up. Shipped anywhere worldwide, done in 3 days, and you can tweak the look and inside however you like. No more rent money down the drain, no more landlord rules. This is your place. Hey guys, why rent when you can buy way cheaper?
I think that's really cool. I mean, you got to find where to put it, right? You can't just like, hey, I'm going to prop this up on my friend's lawn and live here. So, you'd have to pay for land. I don't know. I don't know how it would work if it would be kind of like when you have like a trailer or something. I don't know, but I do think that this idea is pretty cool. It reminds me of something that would happen in Japan. Like they have all those pods that you could stay in and weird, weird, cool, quirky stuff like that. I just thought it was cool. It's dystopic. Why? I think it looks kind of cool. Um, all right. Let's look at the Spider-Noir trailer. I wouldn't be able to I would try it. I don't know if I'd buy it. Like you have to buy it, obviously. I would stay in one of those. Like I think getting something like that and then making it like an Airbnb would be really cool to make it like a astronaut vibe or even like make it look like Dragon Ball Z. That would be cool. That would be cool. What? Do you want me to bring it back up? She's like, "Wait, you're cooking." um it's cool. Do you want me to send you the link? They have a color. Oh, they have a color and black and white version of the trailer. Oh, I thought he was talking about the house. I don't have the black and white. Let me look on YouTube. Hold on. I want to watch the black and white. I stayed in one in the desert. Oh, that's cool, Ian. I want to watch the black and white one. I know that I should have known that because I'm gonna watch the black and white version of the show. Black and white, not Michael Jackson. Spider-Noir. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, here it is. Thanks, Jay. I would prefer to watch this because this is how I'm gonna watch the show. All right, guys, here we go. I haven't watched it yet, so here comes the trailer. I'm cautiously optimistic for this. I like Nick Cage. I like Noir. I like Spider-Man. Like it's checking a lot of boxes for me, But then it's Amazon, so it's like, you know, black and white or true you full color. I'm watching the black and white. I'm watching it in black and white. Oh no, shush. None of that. So I totally see just from this trailer what Nick Cage was talking about when he said he's like 70% Humphrey Bogart and um oops 30% Bugs Bunny. I'm here for it. I think it looks awesome. Watch party, here we come. That's a good idea. What do you guys think about that? That would be fun. I'd have to figure out how to Prime for me to work on Patreon, but we'll figure that out. Prime gives me an issue. I'm excited for it though. I think it looks good. I know people were kind of on the fence about I don't remember her name, the Asian girl playing Black Cat, but I think she looks good. I mean, whatever. She's a pretty actress. At least they didn't make it like some like chunker. Um so I'm okay with it. Here it is. Sorry. This is what I was looking for to pull up while we're chatting about it. Definitely do a watch party. I think that would be fun. Here we go. So yeah, he says that his Spider-Noir performance is 70% Humphrey Bogart and 30% Bugs Bunny. While this is on, I'm probably going to start LA Noire again because I just love that game so much and you can play it in black and white. And I've never played it in black and white. I've played through it twice. JP says down with the chunkers. Well, it's not good for you. You should work out and put the Twinkies down and all that good stuff. But I could see it just from that little, like, he definitely sounds like Humphrey Bogart. Yeah, my hat. And then we haven't seen much of the quirky Bugs Bunny side yet, but I guess the I Got Plastered thing was supposed to, yeah, the good old LA Noir days. Yeah, soon. This comes out in May. I think so. What do you guys think? I think that would be good. That'll be the game that I'm playing while we're watching Spider-Noir. I'm here for it. I'm excited for this. I don't know. It seems like you guys in the chat are excited too. It looks good. Of course, it's the internet. We all pick everything apart. It's just how it is. And speaking of Spider-Man, real quick, I will make this announcement again at the end of the stream. But Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern, on my Patreon, we will be watching the first Spider-Man. So I'm excited for that. And that's it. That's the only Patreon announcement for this week. This, though, you guys know I like Joe Carey, so maybe I'm a little bit biased. But Joe Carey says he would love to play Harry Osborn in the MCU. I'm here for this. I think Joe Carey would be a good Harry Osborn. I actually think, like, I know this is DC, but he also would play Jimmy. Oh my gosh. What's his name again? Jimmy? that works at the Daily Planet with Clark, Jimmy Olsen. I think he could play a good Jimmy Olsen as well. But I could see him as Harry Osborn. He says, I guess you just keep your eyes open, you read a ton and just hope for the best, I guess. But sure, come on, what's the script? Let's go. I could see him playing a good Harry. And he's attractive. Harry's supposed to be like this attractive rich guy. I could totally see Joe Carey pulling that off. Which first Spider-Man? There's only one first Spider-Man. No, I'm kidding. It's the one with Toby. I think isn't it the Amazing Spider-Man? Yeah, Sam Raimi Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man would be the one with Andrew Garfield. And then this before we move off of the Spider-Man topic, my nose is starting to get me, guys. So forgive me if I start sniffling. First look at Sandman and Spider-Noir series. Interesting. See, the actor, I forget his name already. He looks familiar to me because I've seen him kind of around, but I've never watched anything with him in it. Cheers, Ian. What Ian? Did Ian do something on Kick? I wish it would show up. I mean, that reminds me to actually open up my dashboard on Kick. Thanks. Ian sent a stomp. 5,000 kicks. Thank you, Ian. Hold on.
Groovy.
Thank you, Ian. Tobey Maguire is a goat Spider-Man. Listen, I know they're all dropping at once. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm here for that. I'm not gonna get into a deep Spider-Man conversation right now. Maybe after our watch party on Sunday. Thank you for joining, David. But I think so. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man's my favorite, clearly. The Andrew Garfield one was good. I don't like. I told you guys I had a friend who says that Tom Holland was the best Spider-Man, and I'm like, this friendship almost got over with for that because whoa, he's last for me. I would say Toby and then Andrew for live action, but for different reasons. Like the script was like the writing wasn't quite there for Amazing Spider-Man, but looking back, I still have some nostalgia for that one as well. You know, Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker was the more scientist one, right? Like they've never done one where they're like it's all combined. And I feel like the Tom Holland Spider-Man, he just has none of that, right? Like he's not, I don't know. He's not the best. I don't hate the Tom Holland Spider-Man, but like come on. Um Tom Holland has the mind of a 15-year-old and the body of a 12-year-old. Oh gosh. So yeah, I don't hate the only MCU current No Way Home was the best one so far, and not just because Toby was on there, but come on. He's the best Spider-Man. Like if you disagree with that, I don't know what to tell you. Your opinion's wrong. That's what I gotta tell you. Das Pooch for 5. Looking forward to Spider Noir. I love old 30s and 40s noir. It needs a good revival, endless potential, and alternate history territory. You're absolutely right. I love that stuff too so much. That's why, don't get me started, but that's why This Bed We Made, that stupid game that I was excited for, that was a good period piece, that they turned it gay in the end. I was like, and it was already so with Steam games, the 2-hour mark, like you could play a game for 2 hours and decide that you don't like it and then return it. And I've never returned a game. I don't care. It's like, you know what? I paid for it. If I don't like it, whatever. It is what it is. But this game I wanted to return just on principle of the situation. And I was at like a little over 2 hours and I couldn't return it. And I was like, I hate this game with a passion because they hooked me. I know Ian remembers that was such an awful twist. It was. If you want to make something gay, make it modern. Don't make it like a 50s style like that. It wasn't really like that, okay? Anyways, let's talk about Valentine's Day. What is the date? It's in 2 days. I don't pay attention to the only holidays I really pay attention to are like Christmas and stuff. I just kind of forget. Anyways, this maybe I'm probably gonna end up watching it because Vera likes to review a lot of certain movies, so I might check this out. But we just received a creepy Valentine's gift from Obsession. The new horror movie follows a man who makes a wish to win his crush's heart, but when he gets exactly what he wished for, it comes at an evil price. Full trailer tomorrow. I feel like they kind of gave it away. I'm kind of guessing that he literally gets her heart since it's a horror movie. I don't know. But you want to know what a good horror movie to watch on Valentine's Day is? Valentine's Day. I think that's what it's called. With David Boreanaz, Angel himself. No. Yeah, that's it right there. Valentine. It's just called Valentine. It came out in 2001. It might be like a silly slasher at this point. Here, let me pull it up. Sorry, I didn't mean to get like horror Valentine's Day. That's the kind you watch. Not. I watched The Notebook. Okay, I'm still a girl. I love that movie. That's my favorite like, romantic movie. But Valentine's not a bad watch if you prefer to watch a slasher. It's very silly. It is. I remember watching it when I was younger, and it was I could take it, right? Like teenage years, I was a big old baby and I actually got very scared by scary movies. And it's kind of funny now that I enjoy a lot of horror. But this movie, I remember watching with friends, we were like, oh, it's like scary, but not. And then I rewatched it. I think it was last year, and I was like, man, this is this is silly, but it's worth a watch. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's got David Boreanaz in it, 2001. Denise Richards is in it. Katherine Heigl. It's not bad. It's a fun little like horror popcorn movie. All right, moving forward. Yeah, it's yeah, you guys remember it, right? I just like triggered a memory. Um, that totally wasted Boreanaz's natural talent for I know. Valentine versus him playing Angelus and Buffy, night and day. Night and day. So this I thought was interesting. I don't know where. I'll pull up the article and see if it tells us, but this is kind of cool. I'm surprised it took someone this long to do this. Like I'm very surprised this didn't happen like in the I don't know, early 90s. Paramount is planning to open at least 3 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themed pizzerias in the US. I will travel to go to it. I don't care how the pizza is, like I just want to go and see what it looks like. I want that, I want to go for the aesthetic. Um I wanna see if they're showing, like, the areas that it's gonna be in. Let me just browse through real quick and see. Um, I don't see any, like, states. Nope. Darn it. Um, let's see. One more way Paramount will be bringing the heroes in a half shell to life is through the digestive tract. The company's here we go. It will open up Ninja Turtle themed pizzerias in 3 locations, including Santa Monica, California, Monterrey, Mexico, and that's not the U.S. and Sao Paulo, Brazil later this year. Why it said the U.S. Santa Monica, California is the only one. That's lame. I'm not going to California for pizza or Mexico or Brazil. Well, that's upsetting. Open one in Florida. Do you see that, right? Like in the US, discussing film, you lie. It's only one in the US. And that upset me now. Brazil is definitely the US. Ah. Well, that's lame, and the excitement has now died down. To you California people, as a California native, I kind of don't blame you. Listen, I grew up in New York. I've had my fill of that crap, except California, I've never been. Looks beautiful. I found their pizza obsession really irksome. I like pizza. Dan Vass will have to do a park hop and yeah, maybe. Maybe. Um, let's see. Some actual good news, at least for fans of One Piece. I like this. Thanks, Risket. Send me pizza. Katie Seagal as Dr. Correa in One Piece Into the Grand Line. I like this. If you guys remember, Jamie Lee Curtis wanted to be in this role. So much of a better choice. Katie Seagal. I love Katie Seagal. I think she would be fantastic in this role. If you don't know who this is, she was basically the one that took care of Tony Chopper, who is now if you don't know the anime and you've only watched the live action, which is totally fine. That's watching the live action is what got me into the anime, which I still haven't finished because it's like a gajillion episodes and I'm busy, but I've watched a lot. I think that this was a great casting choice. I love Katie Sagal. Uh, people like the resemblance is uncanny. Like, don't clown her like that, okay? Like, especially for her age, Katie Sagal looks great. And I'm not gonna scroll too much in the comments now, but there was someone in the comments, and I was like, "Are you like slow?" Maybe that was a mean response. I didn't say it to them, but someone was like, "Katie Sagal has only done. I haven't seen her in live action since Eight Simple Rules," and I'm like, "Hello, Sons of Anarchy? Aren't how was it 7 years Sons of Anarchy?" And she's also, done appearances in other live action, but, like, Sons of Anarchy was big. I didn't realize people didn't know about her in that show. I mean, her husband wrote it, directed it, created it, all that. So, yeah, agreed, Das Pooch. So I really liked Sons of Anarchy. I was fully in. I didn't get into it until season 5, though, and I remember the Opie episode. If you know, you know. I know it's not, like, spoiler, like, I mean, it's been out for so long, but I'll be nice and not completely say what happens in case somebody decides they wanna pick it up, um, and they haven't seen it. But it was the Opie episode was the first episode I ever seen of Sons of Anarchy, and I was hanging out with friends who were so into it. At that time, I was working, like, 2 jobs, school, something like that. I can't even remember, like, work, school. I was busy. So, I really didn't get the chance to be into it like that, but once I seen that, that's it. My Tuesday I remember it was Tuesday nights. They were cleared. And I caught up as fast as I possibly could and then was watching them live with my friends every week. Oh, so good. I know Opie, and then I'm watching it, I'm like, "He's my favorite character." Dang it. That's what happens. That is a crazy place to start because I was just chilling, right? I was like, "Oh, I don't watch a show, whatever." Hanging out at, my friend's house, and then, like, even me not knowing the characters was like, "Whoa." Like, that was just a very well written and acted scene. So yeah, it's I love Sons of Anarchy. I think it's 1000% worth a watch, at least one watch through. It's on the same level as Breaking Bad, I would say. And speaking of Breaking Bad, did you guys see this? Oh my gosh, where did it go? Did I even pull it up? I did. I know some people are probably so mad about this. I mean, I don't care because I don't have the money to, like, buy a house like this, but Aiden Ross says he bought the house from Breaking Bad. "I won the bid. I'm literally gonna make, that ish one-to-one like Breaking Bad. My dad was hype." Oh gosh, saying that sentence bugged me. Um, so, yeah, Aiden Ross owns the Breaking Bad house. Now, one thing I can say is some people, if he's really gonna keep it looking like the Breaking Bad house, cool. He's probably gonna resell it and make a ton of money off of it. I hope he doesn't turn it into, like, some weird party house. I don't know. I don't watch Aiden Ross. I've heard things about him. I don't care. I don't got time to watch that content. But one thing I will say is good is that he's gonna keep it exactly like the Breaking Bad house. I mean, look what they did to the Home Alone house. That breaks my heart. Like, they modernized it. I hate that. Listen, you're gonna hear me go on a rant real quick. I think these, like, modern cookie cutter houses that are just popping up everywhere are so freaking boring. Give me, like, a storybook style house. Give me a little cottage looking thing or, like, a colonial, Victorian, something with some character. I don't like uh, I don't like modern houses do suck. Yeah, they're so freaking boring. When I drive through a neighborhood and, like, all the houses look the same, I'm like, so boring. Don't like it. So, the fact that they're taking such a, like, I would say the Home Alone house is historical. I mean, I don't think I've met anyone who doesn't like the Home Alone movie. Um, so the fact that if you guys see I don't even wanna bring it up, I don't wanna look at it, but they, like, changed the basement and turned it into, like, a tennis court or, like, pickleball, something weird like that. They modernized it, and I'm like, "Why even buy this house? If you buy a house like that, live in it and keep it the way it was, right? That's cool, or turn it into, like, a museum. If I was rich, I would buy one of these houses and just turn it into, like, a museum. That'd be so cool. Let people that love the movies or the shows enjoy it, right? And then you could, like, make money off of it too, but, like, just don't gut it and turn it into some modern slop. I can't yeah, I hate that, and I see it a lot in Florida because there's so many quick builds over here, especially after 2020, the pandemic, everybody was fleeing to Florida because they didn't wanna, you know, they actually did the whole 2-week thing to stop the spread, and everywhere else was like, "Nope, Like, I mean, New York State, it was a lot longer than that. But there's still contracts that people signed, like, for years, and there's just all these houses popping up that look the same, and I'm like, "Blah, blah, boring, ugly, don't want it. Get it out of here." Um, but yeah, I just think that's just me. If I ever bought a home, it would be, like, literally like a little storybook home. That look like a little cottage, gorgeous, like, it doesn't even have to be big. I don't I just don't like modern houses. I think they're extremely bland. Okay. Now that I've got that out, uh, what else do we have here? Britney. Britney. She sold all her music, and it hurts a little bit as somebody who grew up a big Britney fan because now a corporation just owns a big chunk of my childhood, right? A lot of us, I would say Gen X, millennials, and even some Gen Z. Britney, like, and the one thing people talk so much crap about her, and yes, she definitely has some mental issues going on, but you guys know how I feel about that. Her family and friends did not help her with that. Like the fact that her dad became a millionaire being her conservator is not okay. Like she was too mentally ill to do this or that, take care of herself, but they still put her on tour and had her doing all this stuff, like not right. And not to mention that she was thrusted into the spotlight as a kid. Her parents were okay with it. But that aside, she sold so Britney Spears has sold her ownership share of her catalog to publisher Primary Wave. I don't even know what that publisher is. Sources say the deal's value is in the ballpark of Justin Bieber's 200 million agreement when he sold his music. I feel like 200 million is pretty low. Like she was iconic, and like I said, say what you want about her. Didn't like her music, totally fine. I loved her music. I defend her like when people come at her because like, it's kind of not her fault what happened to her, but 200 million is very low. Say what you want about her, but she was legendary. She could entertain. She could, and her actual singing voice was so much better than they made her do like that baby voice, which is weird. If you've seen like if you look at clips of her like when she was a kid singing on like it wasn't like America's Got Talent, but it was something like that, and she had a better voice. Like she actually had a better voice than what she used, and I'm sure she messed up her vocal cords singing like that for all those years. But she was a force. She could put on a show, great dancing and all that. So the fact that 200 million is so low, but it makes you wonder, like, yes, obviously she's got her issues. I think it was Star Search JB, something like that. Um, Her and Justin Timberlake, a bunch of them were on that before Mickey Mouse Club. But yeah, I look at this and I'm kind of like, because Justin Bieber said I guess he sold his for that low. He didn't have as big of a career as her, so like comparing that is like, whoa. Like I know he was really big. There was that Bieber fever stuff going on, and that's another singer that I feel bad for that the Hollywood screwed up. But yeah, 200 million. I feel like she was just kind of like, you know what? I'm done with all this. And 'cause she's stated many times that she wasn't going to create any new music. She wasn't going to do anything. So I think she just sold it. She's like, just take it, get it out of here. I'm moving on with my life. And, I pray for her. I hope she finds what she's looking for and she gets away from the toxic people in her life and maybe can live a happy life. It's so sad. I have a soft spot for some of these celebrities. Some of them are just absolute garbage, but when you're thrown into the spotlight as a kid, you got to feel for them because of course she was younger. She was like 10 at Mickey Mouse Club and she started doing like Star Search type stuff like before that. She was 15, 16 in the Baby One More Time video and it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't believe 200 million. That seems so low. She's basically like the queen of pop, right? I don't know. John Thomas, thank you for the 10. There was a horror about a jilted guy killing brides. Detective catches him and falls for what would have been his next victim. Then her ex-fiance kills her to become the next killer. What? John, that sounds like what is that called? If you remember, let me know. You don't have to super chat it. That sounds wild. I'm sure you did, JB. As a young teen, I really enjoyed it. You and every other boy over the age of 10. This was kind of funny. We're getting all of these news about Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't want them to make another one. Johnny Depp or not, I just don't like it. It's done. Let it go. Let it sleep over it. But Michael Bay was interested in directing a new Pirates of the Caribbean film at one point. Disney execs reportedly wanted a different choice and vision for the franchise. A rare win for Disney there because I don't. Michael, can you imagine Michael Bay handling a Pirates of the Caribbean? I mean, at this point, I don't know what they're doing with it. So maybe it wouldn't have been that bad. But like I said, if they're talking about Jack Sparrow's son and Margot Robbie being in the next one, they're not saying anything about Jack Sparrow. The only way they're going to get me in that seat, and I think probably thousands of other people, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, to watch that movie is if Johnny Depp is in it, because Jack Sparrow made these movies what they are. The Black Pearl would have been the only movie if Johnny Depp wasn't Jack Sparrow, because he made that character and that character made the franchise. Like, there's just no arguing that. I don't want to hear it. No, but seriously, if he's not in it, no. It's going to do horribly. So, we'll see. Money talks, so I'm sure they can get him back, please. They give him a huge payday, he's coming back. And I can't say I blame him. But yeah, if he's not in it, even if he's in it, I don't think it's going to be great. But because he's in it, I would go see it. I wouldn't watch it without Johnny. Yeah, agreed. I think the majority of people feel that way. It's because it's not a pirate movie without him. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything on Kick. Okay, thanks again, Ian, for the 5,000 kicks. So, Helldivers. I haven't played Helldivers in a while. It was fun doing the saucy Saturday gaming morning, afternoon, whatever streams. Hello, everyone that just hopped in. Good afternoon. So there's a Helldivers video game movie. I'm not like excited or not excited for this. Jason Momoa has signed on to star in the Helldivers video game movie. I mean, he seems like the right, probably like actor type to like be like. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know much of the lore. I'm sure there's some lore behind Helldivers. I just went on and shot bugs and stuff. So I don't know. Will this do well? Maybe. Am I interested? Not really. I feel like Jason Momoa is becoming someone that's getting put in like everything. Listen, better him than Pedro, right? I would prefer Jason Momoa over Pedro Pascal. So at least Pedro's not in this movie. He's too busy doing gay stuff, apparently. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what? I really March 20th. Hold on. Any Peaky Blinders fans in here? I need to finish the last season. I know. Listen, I'm going to, but there's a Peaky Blinders movie releasing on the 20th of next month, so I better catch up, huh? So I don't know, but what do you guys think? I want to see what you guys think. JP, it's technically Starship Troopers. Peaky Blinders, yes. Mo's facial hair is less gay. Starship Troopers, yeah. Let me know what I'm gonna give the chat a minute to catch up since it's like a minute or so behind. Of course you do, Ian. I feel like you have all the hats, correct? Correct. I don't even need to answer. I know you have all the hats. It's not bad if you like. It's like a gangster type show, but it's set like what's the year that it's set in, guys? Is it around the Great Depression? I thought it was pretty good. I didn't finish the last season 4. I don't know. Not because I didn't like it. I just got busy. Your head's too big. You can find one that'll fit. Love a good hat. See, I knew I was right. Maz is here. What's up? I love Peaky Blinders. It was just after World War One. I do too. I'm gonna finish it. That's going to the top of the list because something that I need to do because I'm always like working and doing stuff and I don't have I don't give myself nearly enough time to kind of like wind down at the end of the day. So I think I need to start winding down with an episode of Peaky Blinders every night before I go to bed. And then when I finish Peaky Blinders, I have to start Boardwalk Empire. I know a few people, quite a few people have told me that I need to watch it. I know Ian was on me about that. Like, you need to watch it. You'll love it. I think I will. So do have it on my list. Like, it's actually on my list. Hi, Boss Hog. Hello, everybody. Tommy Shelby. Yes. And you know what? I didn't even realize. Oh, what's his name again? He's the one that dated Sabrina Carpenter, right? I didn't even realize that he was one of the Shelby. He's one of the Shelby brothers, right? I didn't even realize that because I haven't watched it in a while. Boardwalk is amazing. See, now I got more people telling me. Everyone's like, that's right up my alley because it's like Italian gangsters, right? Steve Buscemi. Boardwalk Empire is a must watch for me as well. Steve Buscemi is awesome. All right. When I finish Peaky Blinders, I'll start Boardwalk Empire, and I'm gonna force myself to do it because I need to have fun. That's fair, JB. She's the industry. Barry Keegan. Oh, he's new. You know what? I was confusing him with the one brother that I think passed. His younger brother. Well, they're all younger, I think, right? Isn't he the eldest? I was confusing him with I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Pretty sure he died. I have to. It's all kinds of gangsters. Ooh, fun. Yeah. So March 20th. I'll make sure I finish it by then. I'm sure I can. Arthur's the oldest, so it's Arthur and then Thomas, right? But I'm thinking it's the youngest one is the one that passed, right? And that's who I was confusing Barry with. A7BK just sent 10 kicks over on Kick. Thank you so much. Yeah, John. It was John. Okay, so that's who I was confusing him with. They kind of look alike, at least in that picture. Yeah. What do we have here? Oh, I don't think I watched this with you guys yet. If I did, forgive me. The Dayquil's making me loopy. I may game later too, so woo! I gotta finish Resident Evil 7. So let's see. Let's see if it'll the medicine will hold up until then because I want to finish it. We're almost there. We're almost done with 7. I'm so excited for this. Yoshi's in it.
Rated PG.
April 1st. I love Yoshi. Listen, little me, Yoshi's Island. I'm pretty sure I drove my older brother insane singing the Yoshi's theme song, like the la 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 la. I can't actually do it right now because my nose is too stuffed up. But I used to walk around like sounding like Yoshi, making that noise, and I'm sure my brother wanted to just kill me. I loved it. I love the babies are in it. Yes. See you later, Shane. Enjoy your work event. I'm so excited for this. April 1st. I love the Mario movies. Yoshi is cute. Yoshi's very cute. All right, we're getting close to that time. But this, I thought we could look at this together. So this is Target. I thought this was a joke at first. But it's not. Target is trying to cater to the certain demographic for Black History Month. I'm not going to share the sound. This is what Target. I'm going to go and do some like on-site reporting for you guys. I'll go to Target before the month is up. And I want to see if they have this stuff. Okay, let's just oh, wait, you know what? Actually, I will share the sound. It's not music. Give me a second. There's no music. Hello. It's a guy just talking. I knew you would, JB. I knew, of all people. All right. Target. You think this is bad? Wait. It gets worse.
All right. Black History Month at Target. Pretty brown ting. Because that's how we talk. I said what I said. Nothing like a sassy black woman to start the morning off.
Side note, should I go if I go there, should I get that mug? I do like mugs.
Oh. Afro picks and combs. Cool.
He said cool. It's real. I'm gonna go. I believe it. This looks like Target. I'm gonna go to Target and look, and maybe I'll get that mug.
Bill Cosby's sweater. All right. Oh shit. Roots, the bag. All right. Here we go.
The Bill Cosby sweater.
All right. Black History Month at Target.
Go get the mug. Okay, Christian Rocker, report back to us on Twitter. I haven't been to Target in a bit. I think it's real. Hold on. I think it's real. I'm gonna start coughing. I'm pretty sure it's real. Give me a second. Just the way he's like the Bill Cosby sweater, and he just breezed right past that. Let me see. I'm gonna look at my phone. I'm not gonna share it because it'll like show my location, right? But I'm gonna go on my Target app. Right now, it's just got Valentine's Day stuff. Let's see. It's not letting me sign in. It's like they know I'm trying. Okay, here we go. All right, should I just look up Black History Month? I want to see Black History clothing. Said what? I need to know about this mug. I said what it said. No. I'm not seeing this up. What was it? I don't know if they have it. Like, it might not be on the app. I didn't even look at Pretty Brown Ting came up before I even got to really look. Yep. Oh, it's real, guys. $30. $30. Make sure it's not showing anything. Pretty Brown Ting. It's real. I will make I will go to Target. Okay, don't worry, I got you. Get that mug and show it to us next Thursday or Friday. All right. All right. I mean, hey, like if you guys really want me to go to Target, don't twist my arm. I'll go. All right. I think we need to end on a funny note, and then that's a thing. Because I'm actually pretty good right now. So I try to like keep it like an hour lately. For Wicked's World, but also I don't know how much longer my face is gonna last before I start sneezing. I think the Dayquil is gonna wear off. This had me rolling. I haven't watched this movie in a long time. I don't even remember what movie this was from. Bulletproof. Please, Ian. I'm gonna ring. This cracked me up just so that we can end on a funny note, right? Adam Sandler wasn't ready to say Disneyland twice. That laugh was real. Let me make sure. Hold on. I don't trust myself not to check the sound thing. I did. Okay. Let's end on a funny note.
Brother out, man, we trying to get to Disneyland.
The two of you were on your way to Disneyland.
Yeah, this is my retarded friend. He's from Arkansas somewhere, and he wants to go to Disneyland. Why you want to go to Disneyland, man?
Disneyland.
See, it's Disneyland. He like, where? I love the way he says it. Say that again.
Disneyland.
Sorry, my humor is kind of broken. Disneyland. Okay. All right. So this coming week, Patreon. Now it has to be. I do have free stuff on Patreon, so join over there. I will be doing a watch party. It's all tier members, though. I have it, so I make it. All like the paid tiers for Patreon. Sunday, I'm going to be having a watch party, my first watch party over there. And we're going to watch the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Now, another reason why I do have to put it behind a paywall is because I could get in trouble. copyright stuff because I'm actually going to be showing it. I'm going to be in the little corner watching it, and you guys can talk in the chat. It's going to be fun. It's my first time ever doing it. I'm very excited. But one thing that I am going to have to remove it afterwards because there's also just issues with that. Like even though it's behind a paywall, like we get through it during the stream, but if I keep it up, I could get in trouble. So, copyright stuff. What can you do? But yes, Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be watching Spider-Man, which is going to be fun. I'm so excited that that's the first one that we'll be watching. I'm going to try to, as long as I feel okay, like I still have JB. I got to see how I feel later. I would really like to finish Resident Evil 7 tonight. But if I can't get on tonight to finish that, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, Jay and I are going to be starting the build of this. Hold on. I've got my blanket on it. She's going to get started, ladies and gents. So there goes a cough. 1 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be on YouTube. Both of us will be streaming it. It'll be fun. JB probably messed with that a lot because he uses a lot of content over there. But yeah, I know it's really big. The Black Pearl, yes. So Jay and I will be starting our builds of our Black Pearls tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. It's a beast. Like I could work out with that thing. 24-hour Lego stream coming. Maybe Mongoose. I might fall asleep. I know. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. But yes, tonight, maybe at like 7 or 8, I'm going to try to hop on to finish Resident Evil 7. But if not, it's all right. Saucy on Saturday, Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern, watch party on Patreon. So make sure you're over there. There's free content too. So just we're like building a community over there. So I'm having a lot of fun. I'm glad I was convinced to go back onto Patreon. A lot of cool stuff going on over there. So yeah, don't miss out. You don't want FOMO. I'm serious. But you know what? That's it. I've got everything covered for the day. I hope the rest of your day is wonderful and you just find something fun to do. If you're not working right now, like go read a book or I don't know. I'm not your mom, so I shouldn't tell you what to do, but I think you should do that. It's good for you. But first, go say hi to Jay because I'm sending you over to Jay and Mo, their new show. The midday mixer over on Drunk GPO channel. So I'm sending you over there, and that's it. I'm out of here, guys. But first, thank you to my VIP patrons. Okay, I'm out of here. Goodbye.